So first impressions after driving the XC90, the refreshed model, not much of a change, to be fair.
So it's still very similar to the current generation of XC90. So I think the styling updates are small enough that it still feels very much the same car, but modernizing in some way.
The car's been given a little bit more girth in its looks, but it doesn't make it too big. It feels a bit more structured, just a little bit more confident, if you like.
They've done it the Swedish way. They obviously didn't want to go bold like a BMW X5 or X7, which has got a massive grille. So I think it's clean and subtle. So I think it looks good.
I think if there was one thing that they could improve upon in their products, it is certainly fuel consumption in real-world driving. I think the diesel engines are not as efficient as they claim they are. It's the same thing with the T8 hybrid. I'm sure if you do drive the vehicle in a gingerly way, you could probably get some decent consumption, but if you're driving real-world conditions, the powertrains are not as efficient as they claim them to be.
They've now offered a 6-seater configuration, which is quite nice for if you've got small children. You don't have to move the whole entire bench for them to get in and out. It's just an easy way.
My favorite thing about the new Volvo is definitely Volvo On Call.
You touch this button at the top of near the rearview mirror in the vehicle, and it puts you through to a call center, and the concierge loaded this location into the GPS without me having to do anything, and then I was on my way. So it would come in really handy if you're in a foreign town, you phone the concierge service and you say, listen, I want a steakhouse near me, and the concierge will find it for you, load it in your GPS, and you'll be on your way.
You also get an app on your phone, which you can link systems to the car. You can unlock the car, pre-set your temperature and all that stuff.
If the car's lost in the parking lot, I can just press a button and it flashes the lights and it hoots, tells me where it is.
But it's not new. I mean, it's stuff that the Germans had already kind of offered in the market, so Volvo is just kind of like catching up. In terms of value for money, I think Volvo's come with a lot of spec for what you're paying. So there's very little that you will have to tick. And in terms of safety ratings, I mean, they're still kind of class leading.
It definitely is competitively priced compared to anything else that's on the market.
It ticks pretty much all the boxes as someone who's a bit outdoorsy as well, like I am.
Out of 10, I would probably give the car an 8 at this stage of its life cycle.
Probably 9 out of 10. Big fan of the car.
I would give it a 7 out of 10.
It'll be a good sort of 7.5, eh?
The powertrains are not perfect. They're not class-leading powertrains. Obviously, they are downsized 4 cylinders. I think that takes away from the score quite a bit.
Yeah, there's just somewhere where the Germans just kind of get it right. And for me, it's just having a wider range of engines for the vehicles.
But it's still a fantastic product, still right up there at the top of its segment. I think it's still a very relevant product within its segment.